back to the Red Lasered Water Guy show. So, been having fun this afternoon. I'm going to go ahead and bring up the screen here. And we're here to help you, help yourself, help your body heal itself naturally. And we're here, the best way to get a hold of me is to just give me a call at 469-766-5511. Or go to the Red Laser Guy. That'll take you to the corporate website where you can purchase anything you want. And then uh, the best way to get quicker information, I've got several videos and testimonials and science on my YouTube channel, youtube.com/at the Red Laser Guy. And so you can also email me at joe@theredlaserguy.com. And, I'm here to help you, help yourself, help your body heal itself naturally. It's just really that simple. All right. And it has to be done in that sequence. And nobody else can, be happy for you. Nobody else can smile for you. Nobody else can create the life you want to live. It's up to you. And first thing you got to do is stop all the excuses. I know I made a few excuses to myself over my lifetime. And when I stopped making the excuses and found something I really wanted to do, success came, quite easily. Didn't It was hard work, but it was fun work. And that's when I realized if you're not having fun, you need to stop what you're doing and go do something where you are having fun. And that doesn't mean you got to quit your job right now, but you got to look for something you love to do and then figure out how to monetize it. Go to work. I love construction, and so after I got out of the Air Force, I started my first business in TV repair and didn't like that. So I switched over into construction. And there I started a company. I went to work for a company, learned the trade, and then started my own business in my garage because I'm a true entrepreneur. And I grew it from me, one person, to 52 employees, 18 vehicles on the road. So had a lot of fun. Then it got to where it wasn't fun because of all the employee problems and government intervention, all the stuff, the politics of it. And so I sold that company and went into personal and professional development. And that's how I worked my way over into health and wellness and spirituality, and moving away from the masses, so to speak, going a different direction. All right, whatever direction the masses are going, I'm going to go the other way. I learned that in the Air Force, I had a top secret clearance in electronic warfare, and I learned real quick that our government lies to us all the time. Everything they told the American public about Vietnam and what we were doing over there was a lie. And so, it's about taking responsibility for your own life. And what I've learned when I got back was the medical industry is the same way. Doctors are what I call honestly ignorant. They're good people, but they've been trained to treat the body in pieces and parts instead of as a whole. They know a lot about the pieces, but they don't know how the pieces all work together in a whole. And that's the problem we have. The body, functions just amazing how it functions. It communicates electrically and it's a laboratory. The chemistry that our body does every moment is just amazing when you think about how it has to digest the food, keep the heart pumping, brain working, thinking, all that's electrically stimulated, or the information comes from cell to cell electrically in a DC current. And remember that because that's key also. We'll talk about that here in a minute. DC current, direct current, kind of like you got in your car, positive terminal and negative terminal. The first thing that really started harming the human body was 60 cycles back in the late 80s when they lit that first light bulb. That's alternating current. And it's very hard on the body because the body is confused. The body's used to DC current where all the electrons are moving the same direction at the same time, and the photons. And with alternating current, it's going back and forth. That's what the sine wave's about. The current's going one way for 60 cycles, or one cycle, and then it moves the other way for another cycle. So that's the problem we have. And every time you start up anything that's got an electric switch on it, it produces the EMF that harms our body. So, which we'll talk about a little bit here too. So all of that together, we have to start treating the body as a whole. And everything alive uses DC current. And DC current, DHA, turns sunlight into DC electric current. So there's a key there for you. You know, we're meant to be in sunlight, sunshine. Everything alive, again, uses DC current. Plants, animals, humans, insects, everything uses DC electric current. And it's generated from being out in the sun, sunlight. And sunlight's fascinating when you start studying it. But sunlight into the eyes, through the eyes, is what generates a lot of the chemical response or electrical response and chemical response in our body to keep us healthy. So the more we're inside and the less we're outside, the more we're sitting down, the quicker we're aging. You know, the title here today was, you know, the younger you start, the younger you stay. All right. And that's a key. You know, you're always young enough to start working on being healthier. There's two different clocks in our body. Well, in the world, you know, we have the biological clock that's run by sunshine, basically. And then we have the calendar clock. And the two don't have to run together. They don't run together. You know people that are in their 40s that look like they're 60. You probably know people that are 60 that look like in their 40s. Because biologically, instead of being 60 years they're 60 years calendar. I'm 76 according to the calendar, okay? But biologically, I'm 38 to 42, all right? And so you can reverse that. And DC electric current, your body being able to create more DC electric current is how you regenerate your body. And you do that through stimulating the mitochondria. And so the other thing is you got to stay hydrated, keep a little bit of movement. You don't have to work out hard, but you need to move around, and because that helps to detox the body. It helps the lymphatic system get the toxins out of the body. And you know, I can go on and on about that, but we're here to talk about the true organic age reversal system to help you, help yourself, help your body reverse, not just slow it down, but actually learn how to reverse your body's aging process. Now you're in momentum now. So whatever direction, wherever you are, whatever your status is, you've got momentum going in that direction. You know, and so whatever your eating habits are, your lifestyle, all of that's what's creating your situation. And so if you got good health and everything's working fine for you, you want to take a look at that and keep doing more of it, okay? And then enhance it more by treating your body as a whole and understanding that you're the only one that can make yourself younger. But you have to have nutrition and you have to get rid of the toxins. It's the only two reasons you get ill, sick, discomfort, pain is, too many toxins or not enough nutrition that the body can actually use. What you eat doesn't make difference unless it's assimilated in the body as nutrition. And so if you eat something with a plastic wrapper around it, especially potato chips and stuff like that, there's nothing in there the body understands. That's a foreign language to the body because It's all man-made and chemicals that the body cannot communicate with. And so when you eat nature's food, as close to nature, as close to how nature made it, okay, the body can communicate with it, assimilate it, pull the nutrition out of it, and put the nutrition into your cells, into your blood, and then into your cells, and the cells then can regenerate themselves with the nutrition. And at the same time the nutrition's coming in, the blood's taking the toxins out when you're hydrated well. So that's kind of the scenario of what's going on there. Now, the other thing is I'm wearing glasses that are called blue blockers to block the blue light from the screen. It's been determined now that blue light addiction, blue light, I guess it'd be an addiction. Anyhow, blue light's what's causing people to get fat. Overweight is because of blue light. It changes the chemistry in the back of the eye, and there's a whole chain of events that go after that, and the body cannot digest the food correctly. So then that's only a piece of it. So I'm starting to study that right now, and I'll bring you more information about that. But blue blocking is right there with the 60 cycles. It's actually more hazardous right now than 5G even. And everything you got, all your cell phones, all your TVs, all your computers, most lighting nowadays is LEDs. All of that's blue light. And blue light toxicity, I guess is another word for it, is what's causing a lot of health and wellness problems right now, and the obesity. So that's why I'm wearing blue blocker glasses. Okay, then I've changed all the light bulbs in my house to back to incandescent light bulbs. Incandescent light bulbs put off an infrared frequency because that's where the heat comes from, but it's not as harmful as the blue light. And we have products with Pure Vibrance to take care of the 60 cycles in the house and on cell phones and computers. And we don't try and block the frequency, the EMF, the harmful EMF. We actually transform it into a beneficial EMF for the human body. So let's go ahead and go forward here a little bit, and we'll get to the slides that I just explained to you. Okay, so we're going to help you turn back the clock if that's what's something you want to do, and transform aging from within with the ORS system, the organic age reversal system. It's cutting edge holistic approach that goes beyond skin deep, nurturing the whole body. It's actually reverse aging made simple, because everything is energy. All right, you've seen this. You've seen me say this one a lot. If you want to find the secrets to the universe, Nikola Tesla said, think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. Well, if you want to find the secrets to your health, think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. Your health, your wellness, your financial situation, the house you're living in, all of that is determined by energy, frequency, and vibration. Your energy, frequency, and vibration. Again, you're the only one that can change that, or manage it, or control it. Okay, and it's attitude, it's your way of thinking. Your life will be an average of the 5 people you hang around with the most. Same car, same language, same bank account. It's been documented over and over and over in studies that your life is an average of the 5 people you hang around with. So it doesn't mean you have to stop seeing them, but you want to spend less time with them and look for people that have what you want. It's like when I got out of the Air Force, my goal was to be a millionaire, start my own business, and be a millionaire by the time I was 35. So I was looking to meet people who owned companies, entrepreneurs, business owners, And that's what I did. I went out and met business owners. Started with the last year I was in the Air Force. I worked 42 hours a week part time in a 2-year repair company, and I already had the electronic background from radar, and I had a top secret clearance in the Air Force with radar warfare. So, but I got to know the owner of that company and found out a lot of his, what he did and how he got started, and got coaching from him. And then I switched over into construction, and I met, the owner of that company, and we became best friends. We water ski together, snow ski, snowmobile. We had a great time. And then I worked for him for about 7 years, something like that. And then I started my own company. And he, with his blessings, he told me he gave me had me keep the key to his business in case I needed to build something where I didn't have the equipment yet. I could go in at night and work from his. And those people are out there to coach you and mentor you if you are serious about moving into that arena. Now, not everybody wants to be an entrepreneur. Not everybody wants to be and that's fine. We need people. We need all the trades, and the trades are great. So, but again, it's about where you're vibrating is what you're going to attract to you. People that have $1 billion vibrate differently. Their DNA, their whole approach in life is different. It vibrates higher, and you can move up into that vibration. All right, the people that are in the street and living on the street and stuff, their energy is low. They're vibrating low, and then they're looking down all the time. When you look down, you put depressive chemicals from your brain into your body. When you look up, you put feel good chemicals in, and changes your whole demeanor. And you can try that. Just sit here, and look down for a little bit, feel how you feel, then look up, stretch out. You feel better, and give it a little bit of time. But it's really that simple. And there's no exceptions in it. You're vibrating either raising your vibration every moment, or you're lowering your vibration. And where you're vibrating determines who you attract to you, what you attract to you, and how your life goes, how your health is, how you're, a lot of people that are sick tell that story over and over. And this is a phrase I coined years ago, is the story you tell is where you dwell. That's where you're living. And you keep telling that story, you're going to get lower, you're vibrating lower and lower and lower. You got to tell a different story. You want to learn to tell the story of where you want to be. I kept talking about what I wanted to accomplish in life and where I wanted to be, and moving in that direction. And so, it takes a little time, but it's something worth doing, right? So, no exceptions to the vibration. Your health is determined by the invisible frequency you're vibrating. And the ORS system, the organic age reversal system, is how you can turn back the clock for true age reversal. It's got, the system has 6 different products in it. And, all of them are personal care products that you're already using. The top one is toothpaste. We call it our oral care health system. It's all about the mouth and the digestive system. You have the red laser, the red and infrared laser. That's my favorite. That's portable sunshine. And sunshine is the key to living and age reversal. We've got lotions. We've got the deodorant. That's a nutritional deodorant. We've got pendants that help bring you out of fight or flight and to relax and heal. It's a whole system that, as a first-time customer, you get a 56% discount on it. Normally, the laser by itself is $299 retail. But here you get a big saving. You get the laser, you get all the other products, the oral care system, one of the 3 pendants, the skin care, the Replenish Love, the nutritional product that's putting vitamins and minerals in vibrodermally into your skin, into your blood. You get all of that for $2.99. And so, and my favorite here is the red infrared laser, and it's got amazing benefits to it. But it had some notes here. Oh, back to your life will be an average of the 5 people you hang around with the most. You know, you cannot get well in the same environment you got sick. You got to change something to really get well. You can drag it out a long time, you know, with colds and flus and stuff like that, but it's, you know, going to keep taking you down. It's just that simple. You got to change something. And again, you're the only one who can change it. So, okay. Great. And again, the younger you start, the younger you stay. All right. So let's talk about how you can help yourself heal your body and actually regenerate. Okay. And the red and infrared revitalizer, as soon as it hits your body, it activates the mitochondria. And Doug Wallace says, Dr. Doug Wallace says, all aging, all illness and disease starts with a dysfunctional mitochondria. Okay. And so every time you use the red laser, you activate the mitochondria. The mitochondria produce more DC current. Okay. And that's why in an injury, when, like, if you cut yourself and you use the red laser right away, it accelerates the healing. It's actually cellular repair in the moment. And there's a video, several videos on my YouTube channel showing where I cut my foot and how the second day you can hardly see any injury. And it was an inch, half inch, and an inch and a half inch, anyhow, into the side of my foot. And what happened is I used the red laser right away. It activated the mitochondria. The mitochondria produced 30 to 35% more life force energy in 30 seconds, more DC current. Okay. And if you produce enough DC current, the body regenerates itself. Okay, that's the key, is being able to produce that life force energy in your mitochondria. And so the red laser does that. And then in the next 30 seconds to a minute, it changes the polarity in your blood. So, you know, the blood that's going through the area that you're, shining the red laser on, to more negative. And negative polarity in your blood is what pushes your red blood cells apart. And when you push your red, because most people's blood is roulette, it's sticky now. And sticky blood, you get very poor microcirculation, you're picking up less oxygen, you give up less toxins when the blood goes through the lungs. So in 30 seconds to a minute and a half, you've got free-flowing red blood cells, which gives you better microcirculation. And when that blood goes through the lungs, every cell is totally exposed, so the whole cell is available to pick up oxygen and give up toxins. So that happens every time you use this red laser. And it's a special red and infrared laser. Again, there's videos on my YouTube channel that'll show you how we've added 1,635 additional frequencies that are optimal wellness frequencies from sunshine. And again, we're back to sunshine. Sunshine is magic in helping you heal your body. So when you use the laser, it's good for body alignment. It reduces swelling. If you twist an ankle, how it swells up and starts getting purple. If you get on it right away with the red laser, you can physically watch most of the swelling go back down and some of the purple recede. And a lot of times the person's fine the next day because the body had the DC energy, the DC electric current to heal itself naturally. It had cell-to-cell communication. The red laser does all that. It's just phenomenal. It's good for teeth and gums, enhances lymphatic drainage. Again, that's critical for strengthens the immune system response, reduces muscle discomfort. I can get people relaxed and better range of motion in about 2 minutes, 3 minutes, something like that. We can level somebody's hips in about 45 seconds, and we do that demonstration a lot. So mediate menstrual cramps, changes the body's changes the polarity of food and beverages so they can be absorbable. I laser all my water, anything I drink, I laser for 30 seconds. And anything I eat, I laser for 30 seconds because it makes it more digestible and more assimilatable in the body. You know, just because you digested it and it went through doesn't mean there was anything there that was beneficial to your health and wellness. A lot of it in our society is detrimental, you know, and the body, it takes more energy to get it out of the body than it gives the body. And that's a negative cycle that you want to get away from. May insist in vaginal tightening. It relieves headaches, enhances hydration, assists in bone healing. My grandson tore something in his elbow. He's a pitcher, and they used it in his elbow, and the physical therapist was just blown away. It healed in like a third of the time, and he was in a lot less aggravation and pain during the whole thing. So he was back playing ball, you know, real quick. Assist in body detoxification. Okay. Myofascial pain reduction, relieves neuropathy, releases tight muscles. A lot of chiropractors and veterinarians and sports medicine doctors and pain centers are now using laser technology to treat their patients. And it's also good to help with ADD, helps get rid of addictions. It's great for asthma and bronchitis to relieve that and help. See, we're not covering anything up though like drugs do. We're actually giving the body more life force energy, better microcirculation, more oxygen to where the body can, and more DC current to where the body can actually start healing it. Every time you use it, it benefits by raising your immune system function and helping the body heal whatever the body needs to heal at that point. And then after you get past healing, you can get into regenerating. You know, it's like I wear glasses for 52 years and I don't wear glasses anymore until these blue blockers. Because my body was able to regenerate my eyeball back to the original sphere to where I can see 20/20 without glasses now. I can see a football or a golf ball at 200 yards. I can read fine print. I drive day and night with no glasses. Back and spine alignment, blood cleansing and energizing, ear infections, jet lag. You can get rid of jet lag with it. And jet lag is being exposed to too much harmful EMF in an aluminum can for hours. It's not really a jet lag. It's more the EMF that's bothered people. They say it's time change, but time didn't change, right? Ear coning and candling, hypothalamus, pituitary stimulation, injury. And, some of this is using the laser, like with the hypothalamus and pituitary. You shine the laser on the bottom of the large toes. And, because that's energetically connected to the hypothalamus and the pituitary. So a lot of it's not shining it on your head, but shining it on meridian points and stuff. Libido balancing, nausea, seasickness, sinus issues and infections, toxic material exposure helps again get that out of the body. Used on pets, pets love it. Dogs, cats, birds, horses. There's just a ton of relief there for them. We have dogs that come up and nudge their owner, and cats too. A lady has a cat that comes up and nudges the green laser when it wants to be treated. So the product use and age reversal purpose of the red laser is to support the immune system function. The immune system is what keeps you healthy. It helps, and the immune system is what helps regenerate the body. Body alignment, helps keep your spine in line, your chakras in line, your energy centers, the 7 in the body, and the ones above and below the body. And so fast aid for wounds. And again, story of my foot healed in, like 24 hours. I never stopped walking on it. But because it had the communication, it had enough DC energy. I've been living this energy for about 15 years, so my body responds quickly. And that's why I had enough energy to be able to heal that quick, to have my body heal itself that quick. Because the laser doesn't heal anything. None of our products do. All we do is we help raise the vibration of the body to where the body heals itself. Because the body has to do the healing. Doctors don't heal, drugs don't heal, far from it. The number one cause of death right now is doctor intervention. Wrong, prescribing the wrong drugs. The list is long. But going into the hospital is one of the ones. Okay, increases microcirculation every time you use the laser, and it increases life force energy in 30 seconds. And again, anything alive uses DC current to regenerate. And the more DC current available to the cells, the quicker they can regenerate, And what we have with the red infrared revitalizer is we're replicating sunshine. And sunshine is the key to being alive. Everything on Earth right now that's above ground, there are some creatures that live underground, and that's a whole new story. But everything above ground needs sunlight to stay and thrive. It's like trees are grounded, the roots go way down, they get nutrition from there, and then their canopy is exposed to the sun all day long. And so they just stand there and regenerate and thrive. Right? So anyhow, we've added 1,635 additional frequencies using sacred geometry and 0-point technology. And so we're replicating sunshine. The red laser is what I shine in my eyes to help my body help itself heal itself, and where I don't need glasses now. So this is another product we have called A-Series Silver, and it's in all of our products. And so it's a solution with hydrovortex structured nano silver embedded with 0-point technology frequencies. So the actual silver content, you've heard of colloidal silver. Well, we're over 1 million times smaller particle. Our most particles in suspension are 0.00025 parts per million. It's a homeopathic-like formula. Okay, and the remaining silver is introduced by vibrational form by embedding silver frequencies into the solution. So it supports the immune system. It's a natural antibiotic, antimicrobial, antiviral, antifungal, antibacterial, and so the silver goes through several different processes to reduce the H2O cluster from 6 molecules to 3 molecules with an approximate oxidation reduction potential of 11 million millivolts, such as it is one of the most powerful antioxidants available today. Okay, it's called A-Series Silver. It's plasma activated. It's ozonated, it's hydrovortexed, it's homeopathically formulated, it's energetically cleared of all past memory, all of the water that's in all of our products to blend them, along with the A-Series Silver, are energetically cleared of all past memory.
All right, let's look at A-Series Silver.
I'm supposed to.
Organic, cosmetic.
Yeah. Okay, that was supposed to be a slide that was hidden, but it wasn't. Okay, so anyhow, the A-Series Silver is used in age reversal. And what that slide before, he was going to talk about how how much more life force energy there is in our products since the last upgrade. It went up even higher, and we're talking millions of like 14 million is the life force energy, which is the life force energy in the A series silver. And a lot of like the food that you buy that's in a plastic wrapper, tinfoil wrapper, doesn't have any life force energy in it. And when you eat it, it takes more energy to get it out of your body because it's not giving your body energy. So that's a whole story. It's in some of my other videos. Immune system support and the purpose, product use, and age reversal purpose is to, again, support the immune system because the immune system is the key to everything. Detox incoherent frequencies out of the body, reduces parasites, and we've all got parasites. Most, I never thought about it till just recently, but we all have them, and some of them, the parasites are really harmful. There's other bacteria and stuff in our body that are helpful. So anyhow, it also drives telomerase creation, reduced telomeres, reduce telomere shortening. How long your telomeres are is how long the cell's going to live, which determines, helps determine how long you're going to live. And the more stressed out you are, the lower your vibration, the quicker you're shortening those telomeres. So we help your body relax. We increase the life force energy. It's just, all of our products are amazing products. And again, the A series silver is in all of the products that are in the initial system as a first-time customer that you get for $299, along with the red laser and one of the pendants, right? One of the 3 basic pendants. Then we have the Replenish Love, which has all these ingredients in it. This is vibrodermally going into your blood and into your cells in 26 seconds from putting it on your body anywhere. I use it as a deodorant under the arms. I put it in the navel and around the navel, and then I also put it on the bottom of my feet. And it's got all these minerals. Again, it's got our water in it, which is cleared of all. It goes through the same 6 steps that the Sirius Silver does. It's got all these minerals. It's got all these vitamins. All of that's going into your blood in 26 seconds or less. So it's a nutrient delivery to the organs and systems of the body. It detox of things like heavy metals and pharmaceuticals out of your body. This is all in one product called Replenish Love that I just showed you. Reduces parasites in the body's organs. It changes the body's energy field in 30 minutes or less. And we use a GDV camera. It's called a BioWell now. So if you know anybody that's got a BioWell, you can actually test and prove our products right there. It changes the biofield of the body and the energy around the different organs, the energy around the energy centers, the chakras. Increased iron content in the red blood cells. We've seen that in every microscopy that we've done on all of the patient, all the test people and other people that have volunteered. Balancing of nutrients in the body, increased energy, increased clarity, stem cell activation, increased life force energy, and it's also an all-natural deodorant that's good for 24 to 72 hours. Okay, all of that in one product. And with continuous use, it may reduce or eliminate the need for many of these supplements. Okay, zinc, copper, manganese, potassium. I've already stopped taking potassium, copper. Molybdenum, tin. It's just amazing. Not taking any glutathione, but my glutathione has gone up. There's no glutathione in our product. And every person that we've done the test on, the AO scan, their glutathione and their CoQ10 has gone up, and there's no CoQ10 or glutathione in the product. But everything that's in the product is a cofactor to help the body produce its own CoQ10 and glutathione like it's supposed to. Okay, so it's a real win-win. You can, stop. A lot of people have been, pretty quickly in the first few months can stop taking vitamin A, B1, B2, B3, B6, B12, C and E. And then benefits, it may reduce blemishes, foot bacteria under the rest for rashes, bikini line, ingrown hair, alcohol detoxing, deeper sleep. It just skin rashes, expanded dream state. Just amazing what the product does. So I'm going to stop there because I was going to go over some questions that I missed last week to answer those, and then we'll see if there's any new questions. One of the questions from last week was, when using more than one product at a time, how do you know which one is working? They're designed to work synergistically together, so it's not about what product is working. Unless you use them individually, you won't know for sure. But it's about getting the result that we've been getting using this organic age reversal system. And so you're using more there. You layer them. You put one on, put the other on, laser them both in. There's different ways of doing that. So you don't really know which one unless you're just using them one at a time. And so, but again, it's the synergy of the whole system of everything, working together in your body to help raise the vibration, more microcirculation, better communication, cell to cell. So how do stem cells work? And do all of them, how do stem cells work, and do we all have them? Yes, stem cells, we all have stem cells. And stem cells are cells that can become whatever they need to be in the body when they're called upon. So if you injure, a wrist or something, then the body's going to bring stem cells in to help rebuild that. If you break a bone, it's going to bring stem cells in to become bone. So that's how stem cells work. And yes, we all have them. However, the lower you're vibrating, the fewer you have and the slower they respond. So that's, again, a reason to stay hydrated, which is key, key to everything. I keep coming back to that. Because every function in your body requires water. And so when you get dehydrated, the body actually starts eliminating some of the functions. And that's why you start having more and more illnesses. And so the higher you're vibrating, the more nutrition you have, the more exercise you get, your cells are going to respond quicker. So hope that answered your question. We can eat all of this stuff. Yes, everything we have, our whole product line, and there's other products that you haven't seen that are available when you become a customer with us. And everything is toxic free and edible. And because anything you put on your skin is going to be in your blood in 26 seconds. So if you can't eat it, don't put it on your skin. Take a look at your toothpaste. The back, if you have, one of the major labels like Crest and all of them, on the back it says, if swallowed, call poison control. I don't know anybody that's been able to brush their teeth without swallowing some of it, especially children. Okay, but it won't kill you right away. But over time, it's going to shorten it's slowing down your biological clock to where you're aging faster. Okay. What are the signs? What are the signs of the chakra are out of line if we don't see them? The chakras are out of alignment if you don't feel good. When you're happy, healthy, got all the energy in the world, you can focus, you're clear thinking, your chakras are in alignment. If you have a lot of drama in your life, they're out of alignment, okay? If you have a lot of illness in your life, they're out of alignment. It's just really that simple. And so and they're the 7 major energy centers in the body, and then there's energy centers above and below the body also. Okay, which pendant does better for what? Okay, we have 3 different pendants, and the pendants uh, all have parasympathetic frequencies that we've added to them. And then the stone itself has frequencies that are beneficial to the body that come from the stone. So all 3 of them have a different approach. I'll give you kind of a highlight of it. Make sure I got it in here. So it's like the hematite pendant is good for the root chakra. It absorbs negative energy. The opalite pendant reduces fatigue, balances mood swings, helps purify blood, and then there's other things here. Enhances sexual experience and encourages sexual prowess. It's good for removing blockages in the meridians and the chakras. The tiger's eye pendant is about releasing fear and anxiety and stimulates taking actions and helps make decisions with discernment and understanding. So, and there's more on each one of them, but that's the basics. So, okay, so we've answered all the questions from last week. Do we have any questions from this week?
Oh yeah. Let's see. When is an excuse actually reality?
Now, excuses become, my thought on that is excuses are something, I'll use myself. The excuses I had were excuses I bought into. Didn't have enough time, stuff like that. And we're in charge of all of that. So an excuse is something that can be overcome, and the people who have what you want overcome them. Okay. It's like have tos. An excuse is a have to. Well, I have to do my homework. I have to. No, you don't. I mean, there's consequences to not doing it, but you can also take care of your body. You can also, take and laser your body for 3 minutes. So that's my take on it. Is there are no real have tos. So I live my life on want tos, but I had have tos when I was younger. But I understood I didn't have to do them. It was a choice. And if that choice of having to do it didn't fit, then, it's like I would find a way to eliminate it or overcome it. You can't do the same thing over and over and get different results. That was Einstein's theory of insanity. Okay. The other thing is an excuse. It's like, when you invite somebody to a party, they say, well, they'll try and be there. Anytime you're using the word try, you're temporarily rejecting yourself, and you've already given up before you started. That's an excuse. So using the word try or have to, both of those would be the leading into a possible excuse. I mean, it all sounds good. Every time I ever gave an excuse, it sounded good to me, but everybody around me knew it was an excuse. And so it's not something we can see ourselves right off the bat. So I hope that answered that question. Okay, what's next?
How does the positive and negative work in our bodies?
The positive and negative, DC current, okay? Parts of our body are negative and parts of our body are positive. On the cells and in the blood, the same thing with the red blood cells. It's the negative and positive that allows the current to flow from our, through our blood from cell to cell to communicate cell to cell from the brain down to the muscles. That's how the balance test works. Is when you use our products, your brain's able to communicate to the muscles, and so they get stronger. And we document that with the balance test all the time. but it's negative and positive in our body. And there's ways of, touching like your navel, and I think it's your left shoulder or your right shoulder, and telling, what polarity you're predominantly at. And you want to be negatively predominantly. So, hope that answered your question. Next question.
What is the best way to get rid of toxins in the body safely?
Stay hydrated and use our products. But there's it depends on what's going on. Everybody's different. Depends on what's going on in your body. There's intermittent fasting is a way to get rid of some toxins. Other toxins, you've got to do extreme, like liver detox systems. And there's systems out there. There's companies that have liver detox packages and things. I did a 3-week cleanse from a company named Rise and Shine, where I actually got mucoid substance out of the lower intestines, or the small intestines, and the colon by the end of the 3 weeks. But I was real healthy, energy-wise and everything. So when you're detoxing, it depends on how your health is also. If you don't have a lot of energy, if you're low energy and have an illness, you got to be careful with detoxing, because it takes energy from the body to get those toxins out. But staying hydrated is one of the best ways, and keeping your vibration up. Eating foods that are alive, have life force energy in them. And again, that's the closer, if nature didn't create it, it's got artificial energy in it that's, taxing your adrenals, stuff like coffee, caffeine. It picks you up, but it's taxing your adrenals to force that energy. So I hope that helps. Not an easy answer. But I'd start searching out detoxing on the internet and see if you can find a holistic practitioner around you to help you. Okay, next.
What 60 cycles?
60 cycles is the electric current in your home that lights your lights, runs your air conditioner, runs your toaster, runs your microwave. That's the 60 cycle electric current in your home. And that was the first electricity that started harming our body. The electromagnetic field, because anytime you run electricity through a wire, creates an electromagnetic field that's coming out. And then every time you turn a motor on, it really creates, it's like people that use a Vitamix blender, every time they turn it on, they're putting over 2,000 milligauss of harmful EMF into that healthy drink that they're making. But they don't know that mostly, but that's what's happening, because every motor produces harmful EMF until you put one of our earth strips on it, or find, another EMF suppressant or mutate something to transmute it that actually works. There's a lot of stuff out there, but a lot of it doesn't. Some of it may work 40%, 50%, stuff like that. Okay, next.
We are actually way past time. I didn't even notice.
Okay, well, if you ask a question and we didn't get to it, I'll answer it next week. And so come on back, and we'll help you, help yourself, help your body heal itself naturally. Take care, have fun, and happy holidays. Bye-bye.